Pollution is anything that is present or introduced into an environment which causes harm. In the sea, there are many kinds of pollution such as garbage, oil, chemicals, and even sewage from our toilets. In the last 10 years, our waters have been infected with serious pollution accidents. But these are becoming less common as technology develops and the effects become better understood. But there is still an awful lot to learn about the effects of polluting our marine environments. Over 1 million seabirds and 100,000 sea mammals are dying because of pollution. 300,000 dolphins and porpoises die each year by entangling in discarded fish nets, among other items. Often, the pollution cannot be seen by the naked eye, and sometimes pollution will never disappear from the water. In many ways, it is our actions that lead to pollution, and in some cases we can do something about it.
What are the fish types that you catch the most?
Grey mullet.
How many kilos of grey mullet do you fish per day?
About 10 to 12 per day.
What are the other types of fishes do you catch?
Bluefish, small bluefish, horse mackerel, but grey mullet is the most common one. But on the open seas, there's horse mackerel and small bluefish also.
What was the change in numbers compared to last year?
Grey mullet is a type that keeps populating, but bonito is decreasing.
What do you think about the causes of fish decreasing?
It's the weather condition and heat. For example, bonitos were a lot, but this year they are not that much. It is the same situation for small bluefish too. As you know, bluefish that we caught is decreasing too. It's caused by mainly wrong hunting, air and water pollution. The waste dumped from boats, especially from freighters, are the main reason for water pollution, like diesel and other wastes.
How often do you see people throwing trash to the sea?
I see it often. Everyone around here is not clean.
What do you think we should do to keep our seas clean?
People should be more meticulous. Am I wrong? If people were clean, then our environment will be more clean. Look around. There are lots of cars which pollutes the air. If there are 20 million people in Istanbul, then there are at least 20 million cars. Imagine that would happen if only one family had 3 cars.
As seen in the first example, most of the people want to get rid of their waste by throwing their stuff in the water as the fastest way, but they should use glass bottles or take them with it as a second example. Using plastic bags or double bagging your groceries might not seem like much, but they pile up and cause many deaths to the marine life, so you should use grocery carts or eco-friendly bags. Whereas using a bike would get you moving as well as allow the air to stay clean as could be. Commuting is also a very important part of our lives. As in the first example, majority of the people commute with vehicles, which lead to significant production of carbon monoxide. Using perfumes also pollutes the air, which could be modified to using a roll-on or a deodorant with a powder base for a more eco-friendly option. Lastly, you could just contribute to help solve this huge problem by just throwing your waste into the trash can rather than the ground, which will end up in the water.